This is Dude Rizzo with the Blackwater Bandits, bringing you another video of Red Dead Redemption 2. Today we're going to be talking about the Bandit Challenge. For the first part of the challenge, you're going to have to rob and hold up 5 townsfolk. I chose to do this right outside of Valentine. There are 3 or 4 houses just to the northern part of the town that are pretty isolated by themselves, and you can normally find NPCs all around those 5 houses. I was able to get this part of the challenge done without getting any bounties and just having quick, clean robberies without anybody seeing it. Good thing about this challenge is you're going to be making some money while you're doing it. Right here at this house you are closer to the road, but if you stay at the far end of the porch, even if someone comes right down the road while you're robbing them, they won't be able to see you. To make sure that you're getting away clean on these robberies, actually hit the button that says dismiss after you perform the robbery. That'll send the person running. Remember to wear your mask, that way you won't be identified. So right here on the map is just above Valentine. These are the houses that I'm going around in a circle basically and just hitting them over and over again. So once you've got your 5 townsfolk held up, move on to challenge 2. You get to steal and rob 2 stagecoaches. Now the only way to get credit for this part of the Bandit Challenge is to have already unlocked the fence that allows you to sell the stagecoaches to them, because if you don't have someone to sell the stagecoach to, it does not count towards the challenge. Now, I didn't bother robbing the stagecoach driver or looting his body, just because there were other people, other NPCs in the area, and I was just trying to get away quick and clean with it. But you do want to make sure to loot any chance that you get. When you're stealing stagecoaches, make sure to check for any lock boxes you can get, anything from jewelry to gold nuggets. Moving on to the third part of the Bandit Challenge, you need to rob 4 cash registers all in one day. This is very simple to do. You want to start early in the morning, obviously, and just go to any stores that actually contain a cash register and just rob them. All you have to do to rob any store is to point your gun at the clerk and press the button that allows you to rob the cash register. The faster you are getting in and out and moving really quick, you can do this easily enough without getting bounties and without it actually costing you money. So once you've done this, we can move on to part 4, which is rob 3 stagecoaches in a single day. This is probably one of the easiest ones to do, considering that right outside of Emerald Ranch, where the stagecoach fence is, there always seems to be a good supply of wagons, stagecoaches, and people to rob. Again, you do want to start this in the morning if you're worried that you're going to spend too much time, but it really shouldn't affect you. So once you've turned in your 3 stagecoaches, you're ready for challenge 5. Get a $250 bounty in 1 state. This is also one of the easier ones to do because all you have to do is basically just create a bunch of mayhem. Make sure to at least let 1 witness go so they can report it to the police. And as soon as lawmen start showing up, the bounty will start to climb very rapidly. And make sure that you have food or chewing tobacco or cigars, something to restore your dead-eye if you need it. It'll take at least a couple of waves of the lawmen showing up to reach the 250, but it is very easy to go past it. So make sure that you're watching where the money level is and try not to exceed it. I ended up going over by quite a bit because I was having a lot of fun with some incendiary rounds. So once you're safely in that $250 bounty range, it's time to make your escape. Just get away from the area that you've been causing all the mayhem, allow the wanted level to fall off, and if you like, go right back to the same town to pay the bounty off, because everyone seems to forget who you are that quick. So now we're moving on to part 6 of the Bandit Challenge. We have to steal and sell 5 horses. Now, again, for this part of the challenge, you have to actually have the horse fence unlocked, which happens in Chapter 3, pretty deep into Chapter 3 as well. It'll be marked on your map at this location once it is available, and you will actually do a short mission letting you know that you've gotten to this point when you steal some horses and sell them. The majority of the horses that people are riding around on don't really bring in that much money. If you really want to try to make it worth your while, you could go up to where the White Arabian is in the Grizzly Hills. Check our video that's posted down below to see how to get that horse. That one sells for quite a bit of money. Other than that, you want to look for war horses, thoroughbreds, big work horses. They seem to bring a little bit more money. Hungarian half-breed was about $15, whereas like a Kentucky Saddler will maybe only bring you $5. I think a thoroughbred is around 25 to 15, anywhere around there. Also, I don't know if it increases the value or not, but I always feed and brush the horse right before I sell it. It may do nothing, but I do it anyway. So now that we have stolen and sold 3 horses, we can move on to part 7 of the Bandit Challenge. You get to rob $50 in goods from townsfolk. This is not just going to be the money value that they have, but the actual value of the items that you receive as well. Jewelry, belt buckles will help increase this quite a bit. If you get real lucky and find someone with a gold nugget in their pocket, this is going to go really fast for you. So once again, I did this part in northern Valentine at the same houses that we started this at in the first part of the video. This is where I actually started perfecting the method. As you can see, I get a wanted level a couple of times before figuring out exactly the best way to do it. So moving on to part 8 of the Bandit Challenge, we have to steal and sell 7 wagons. Once again, just doing this near the wagon fence, not far from Emerald Branch, is what I recommend. There always is a supply of wagons in the area. Don't forget to loot all the boxes, any chests. If you get the chance to loot the driver or any passengers as well, then do so. But if there's going to be any witnesses, it's better to just grab the wagon and go. You can always search it again later down the road before you turn it in. So now we are moving on to challenge 9 of the Bandit challenge. Hog tie 3 people and put them on the railroad tracks. This one is a lot of fun. There is a set of tracks just north of Emerald Ranch where there's lots of trails that are during the daytime are pretty active with people. So just get your lasso out, hog tie them, and put them on the back of your horse and take them over to the railroad tracks. You do have to watch out because when you want to place them, sometimes they will get out of the hog tie and you have to tie them up again. But it's pretty simple and a lot of fun. And for the 10th and final challenge, you have to complete 5 train robberies without dying or getting caught. There's a few ways you can do it. You can check out my train robbing video that's on here on my YouTube page. It'll show you a good way to get a train stuck in the middle of a bridge where the law can't get to you, giving you the opportunity to rob all of the passengers as well as the safes. And you can try to make as much money as you would like doing this method. Now, a second method that you could do is to take a train back and forth between the shortest distance. I think it only costs $2. I can't remember which 2 cities it is that is that close. But what you do is just take that train to the town, then get off and hop on your horse and head further down the track the way the train is going to be heading. Then what you want to do is let the train pass you by and shoot just the one guard that's at the very end of the train and hop onto the train. You can rob the drawer that is to your left when you first step onto the train. There is always at least one item to steal. Grab that item, hop off the train, back onto your horse, and ride away. You can get away clean and quick and rob 5 trains for the challenge in about 20 minutes. Once again, this has been Dude Rizza with the Blackwater Bandits, bringing you the Bandit Challenge. Hope you enjoyed the video. Slap a like on here, subscribe, and check out all our other videos.